What is up? What is good? And how's everyone doing? Welcome everyone to my live reaction to One Piece manga chapter 1097. Ginny, okay? We might be continuing the flashback. Got Kuma, Ginny, two guys on the shore. Kuma's like fishing with his hands and just popped one of the fish out of existence. Another fish like, oh! Okay, rear request. Bartholomew Kuma catching salmon in the river. And Ginny's like, where are your gloves? Well, she's like grilling. All right. Okay. 8 years after the God Valley incident, 30 years ago. Okay. Sorbet Kingdom, South Blue. Komachi, I need your help. I've been coming here since your father's generation. It was such a shock when he up and vanished. Well, he really up and vanished. He was like more taken. But I'm so glad to see his son grown into such a great pastor. Okay. Explains why he holds the Bible so much. Okay. I'm sure your parents are happy where they are now. I think they're both dead. Pastor Bartholomew Kuma, age 17, and he's taking out the pain from old lady. Okay. It's nothing but old folks in this poor kingdom. Okay. Ah, that's so much better now. Thanks, my boy. I'm next. My back is killing me. Okay. So he's just like taking the pain out of the elderly. Okay. Oh, what a blessing it is. The miracle hands. But couldn't you extend hours to the weekdays too? And Ginny comes in, puts her foot down. Absolutely not. Only on Sunday. You're asking a lot for people who ain't paying us any money. Behave. You greedy old beggars. It's like, oh no, it's Ginny, the cheapskate. It's like, they're laughing too. Shut up. This ain't a campground or a hospital. So pretty, but so foul-mouthed. From what I hear, the men in the town can't stop vying for her attention. Like, stop changing the subject. She's wearing a shirt that says sister. Ginny, age 21. Okay. But then again, she's already got Komachi. Little heart. Okay. The sight of Komachi's face makes me feel so at ease. Like, that's so sweet of you. Like, they act this way because you spoil them, Komachi. It's like, yay! It's like, I'd give you as much money as I could, Komachi. But it was already hard enough just to get by while paying the heavenly tribute. And now we got this new king, don't we? Okay, and that's the new king. They say that King Bekori is a cruel man with a heart of stone. If we get sick, we can't pay our share of the heavenly tribute. And then he'll throw us in jail. It's a travesty. I tell ya, it's like the last geezer they tossed in a cell starved to death. I hear, starved. And he's okay. On Dennemushi, he won't even pay to feed the prisoners. Okay, so he's starving. Stupid skinflint king. What is okay? I always knew he was bad. The way he bows and scrapes the celestial dragons. We have to be healthy, or it's a death sentence. Well, I can help by removing any light illness or pain you're feeling. Come every Sunday. He just says goodbye. Thank you, Komachi. Okay. And there's the big paw thing. It's like phew, and he touches it, gets it, okay. So he takes in their pain. Ah, ah. He's just worn out. Oh, he's just crying. Every week you do this, and they have no idea how much you suffer for them. Oh, I wonder if she's like so defensive. Like don't you guys don't know how much pain you're putting them in. Like, there's no other choice. That massive pain and suffering won't disappear until someone accepts it. Oh, okay. So it just lingers. If left untouched, it makes its way back to the original person. Okay. But more than the pain, I feel delighted to see their happiness. I'm sorry to put you through this anguish. I'll toughen up and be stronger. That's not the issue. Like, they gave us some food, didn't they? Let's see. And she's like, yay, food! Eek. Okay, we see outside the window. They're just enjoying it. 25 years ago, Kuma, at age 22. Let's get married, Komachi. It's like, what? No. Why not? Marry me, darn it. You know you love me. Like, I'll make you happy. I'm sure you would, but he's thinking about his father. It's me! I'm the one who has Buccaneer blood. But my wife does not. Let her and my son go free. I don't want to bring you misery. Look, another article about the freedom fighters. Okay, so Dragon's group. They caused protests in several countries. And now they're wanted by the authorities. You got a picture of Dragon without his tattoo. Dragon. He's so cool. He must be someone's hero, I bet. One day, I wanted to go out to sea and use my life to help others too. Are you in there? Okay. Oh, we got those guys from the cover. It's the lovely Ginny. It's like, we caught a huge haul today. Please, take some fish. We brought fish, okay. Oh, thank you, Gyo. And she just like, throws a bowl at him. It's like, ow. Like, dummy. Okay. Like, 22 years ago, disaster struck. A royal city, Sorbet Kingdom, Kuma at age 25. Give your prisoners back. Help us, Komachi. Like, you dare defy the royal army? Who is this monstrous lug? I'm a pastor from a church in the south. Okay. Well, Father, I'm sure you've heard that the laws have changed. Now we're free to do what we want with people from the south. Like, you're turning them into slaves? He just brings out his Ursa attack. It is an unforgivable sin. This is rebellion. Okay. So they go back to the king. Your Majesty, I must admit that this policy is going over poorly with the people of the realm. Like, don't worry. They will soon be led astray by labels and look down their noses at the south. We got the map of Sorbet Kingdom. Okay, Sorbet Kingdom, Castle and Royal City. Kuma's Church, Early Village, Lawless Area. Starting today, only the north part of the island is the actual Sorbet Kingdom. The royal government determines the amount of heavenly tribute owed by the number of citizens. Okay. In other words, the South, with all of its old people who cannot pay the tribute, should be cut loose. In doing so, the country will be prosperous and balanced. Sure, I guess. Okay, so now we got prison. Kuma, Ginny, the fish guys are all in jail. Why are you in here too? Like, we were clamoring for them to let you go. Oh, so they got scooped up too, and then they beat us to a pulp. Okay. Like, Ginny, I'm afraid our land is turned into a place of the haves and the have-nots. Like, King Bekori is just a tool of the celestial dragons. This whole plan came down from someone above him. Yeah, the celestial dragons. Like, if we want to fight back, we have to take on the whole world government. And there's a big explosion. Kaboom! Ah! Who are you people? Ah! Run, Your Majesty! You got some silhouettes. Looks familiar. Like, you won't escape, you sad imitation of a celestial dragon. He makes me boil with anger. Like, I'll read that last. The king's given in. The enslavement policy is no more. I'm so glad. I didn't want to live like that. Through someone's interference, the Sorbet Kingdom avoided disaster. Okay. This man you're infatuated with certainly is a wild one. You'll be so impressed with him, dragon. Kuma, Ginny. You've been in prison, huh? I'm here to get you out. They're like, what? Is that you, bro? Iva. And is that? Listen up, Kuma. If you're still the same man as that boy back then, Ivankov, dragon come in, come with us and change the world. The freedom fighters led protest in countries around the world after the arrival of the great era of piracy and the tragic fall of Vara. The group took up arms, and with the addition of Kuma to the twin pillars of Dragon and Ivankov, they underwent a transformation and became the Revolutionary Army. The world would later know and fear. Yeehaw! I'm going too! Okay, so Ginny joined up with the Revolutionary Army. And so have we seen any of these other guys? I mean, are these like younger versions of the captains? Because they're kind of wearing like their hats and stuff. Or maybe that's like where they're stationed. I don't know. The Doom. Cool spread. Okay. That dragon without his tattoo. We still lack a solid source of funds. The plan is to act like mercenaries and lend our strength to rebellious elements seeking to overthrow their kings. Those who wish to join will be taught how to use weapons and fight with them. One day, I want to raise this into a massive armed force scattered across the globe. And they're now on the ship. That different ship looks like they have like different flags. What is that? Sword? Big X? I don't know. How did you learn to use weapons, dragon? I spent some time in the Navy. Okay. So, dragon was in the Navy, okay. Sadly, I couldn't find any of the justice they wear on their backs. I wonder how high up he was. Because he's in like the same age as like Akinu. It's strange to be at odds with both the Navy and the revolutionaries. Or when both the Navy and revolutionaries just want to help people. Yeah. Well, I'm with you all the way, dragon. You won't regret it. Oh, is Komachi back? 8 more years passed and they're back at the Sorbet Kingdom. I'll return now and then. I want to make sure you're alright. That's so sweet. Hurt. Okay. At Guinea. Okay. 14 years ago. In a certain country. Okay. Revolutionary Army Captain. Eastern Forces. Ginny. Okay. Looking more and more like Bonnie. Like munch. She's chowing down. You look happy, Ginny. Oh. Is this showing? Tomorrow's the big day. We're gonna meet up with Komachi's group. Remember? I can't wait. Okay. I wish I were Captain Kuma. He gets the affection of everyone's crush. What? Don't crush on me, you creeps. Grow up. What a mouth. Okay. Revolutionary Army Headquarters, Baltigo. Dragon, come in, dragon. Ginny's been captured. I'm sorry. Demi caught us unawares. Okay. And that's the chapter. Okay. This is a good flashback. Continuation of like last chapters. Just like Kuma and Ginny joined the Revolution Army. Seeing what they did. So if this was 14 years ago and we haven't seen Bonnie. Because isn't she like estimated to be like 24? There's either like there's 4 possible outcomes for like Bonnie. He could be 14 years old. She could be 10 years old and they adopted her. She could be Ginny without her memories, or she could be a clone. Because like he did state that she was at Egghead before. So oh, maybe the memories were Ginny's. Because they were like outside perspective. When like Ivankov and Ginny like arrived. And we get like new info of like Kuma's Delphi gets used. Like if he doesn't like take in that pain, it just like lingers and then goes back to them. I wonder like why the memories didn't like go back. And who like captured her? Was it the world government? Was it the celestial dragons? I don't know, bounty hunters, other pirates, navy. Yeah, I guess we'll. Oh yeah, in the last panel, Dragon has his tattoo now. So like, I guess right when they started the Revolution Army, he got the pattern tattooed on him. We get introduced like more people. Wait, are those guys from Bonnie's crew? Like they were in the background, right? Because when she was introduced on the table eating, those guys were there, right? Maybe that's why they're with her. To like, I don't know. Maybe that's what Akinu was like referencing to when like she got away previously. Maybe. And the whole like splitting the country in half to like pay less. It's actually a good idea, but like the people in the South being like turned into slaves. I don't know about that. I'm getting just like the king. So I'm wondering like what happened to like them calling Kuma a tyrant. And Kuma's such a nice guy. Yeah, it's either like Bonnie has already been born. Bonnie's 10 years old, and they find her later and adopt her. Bonnie is Ginny, just like with the fruit, and she like, because she was in the water, she just like goes down to a younger age. Or she's a clone who ate the fruit or had it in their blood. I mean, yes, Dusty is a clone of Miss Buckin. Essentially, like, yeah. I mean, what other like, I don't know, what other possibilities can it be? Yeah, it's cool, like entrance of like dragon. I wonder how like Ivankov got like into this. Yeehaw! Yeah, I guess the next chapter we're gonna find out like what happened to Ginny, like whether she's dead or she's Bonnie or she does have the appetite. Yeah, I think this is all like they're gonna finish up the flashback. Kuma's gonna arrive. See Luffy, maybe like take out Luffy's pain or his exhaustion. Luffy saves them. Like Kuma witnesses Pier 5. Also, there's like that theory that he's in the giant robot, which I don't know if that makes sense or not. Well, with that being said, I think I'll end it there. What's everyone else's thoughts? If you enjoyed the chapter, give it a like. If you are new, subscribe. Yeah, leave your thoughts and I don't know, any suggestions or recommendations for other things in the comment section. With that being said, thank you for stopping by, hanging out, and reading along with me. Yeah, have a good rest of the day. Bye.